and a butterfly flap. Gareth, I need your help. I want you to be an insect. I want you to fly. Get those wings flapping.
OK, right.
Come on now, flap. Flap, flap, come on.
I'm going as quick as I can.
No good at all, because even a fit young athlete like Gareth can only manage 90 beats a minute, nowhere near enough to fly. So how does an insect do it? Come with me. Meet this young chap. I'm rather proud of him. Designed by nature and not an Italian insult. Here's my insect. His head, his thorax, his abdomen, his wings. Imagine, if you will, these two bits of wire at the side of the thorax attached to the wings. And watch what happens. The muscles pull the wings forward, the thorax tries to resist, tries to pull them back until the wings reach the point of no return, and suddenly they're released with a great surge of power, a great surge of energy. And the same thing happens when the wings flap in the other direction. Look at this magnificent state-of-the-art model of a thorax.
That's a plastic bottle.
It is, but every time you hear it click, that's the thorax cracking. And the faster it clicks, the faster the wings are flapping.
So when an insect goes by, you don't hear the wings beating, you actually hear the thorax clicking.
You do, and the more clicks, the more flaps. I can show you on the Mark II Dynage flapometer. Take a look at this. We turn it on. We start with a very basic clicking sound, and now we move it up. The pitch rises as we move to the hornet's hum, and then hundreds more flaps to the bee's buzz. And finally, the pitch rising ever more until the buzz becomes the mosquito's whine.
Got him.
That's how a hornet hums, a bee buzzes, and a mosquito whines.
But what about the butterfly flapping, Freddie?
I don't know about that, but that's how.
Now, how quick can you be with your wick, or how fast can you make a candle?
Easy! Dip it in hot wax, dip it in cold water. Dip it in hot wax, dip it in cold water.
Very old-fashioned method, I'm sorry.
Dip it in
I'm
cold
going to
water.
show you how to
Dip it in
make the
hot
fastest candle on Earth. Not only are these quick to make, but they can be beautiful and highly original. Now, all you need is some candle sand. It's a bit like grated candle wax, and here I've mixed it with a few sequins. You need a heat-proof container, like a plate. Put the plate over there, pour on the candle sand, put a wick in at the top, and light it. That is all you need to do. And eventually, that will start to melt the candle sand around it, and that's what will keep the candle going. You can also do it in any shape that you want. Here we've got a glass container. Pour the candle sand in at the top, put in the wick, and light it. But you can also make floating candles. Again, it must be a heat-proof container. This is made of glass. Put in the water at the top, and then simply sprinkle some candle sand on top of that. You need quite a lot of that. Put in a wick at the top and light it. So there we have 3 beautiful and original candles in less than a minute. Pretty impressive, eh?
Yeah, not bad candle, but of course it's always horses for courses, that's
Yep.
what I say. And there's one that I made one.
Not the way to do it, Freddie. This is how to make the fastest candle on Earth.
How do you say this? Carol, Fred?
Exosa or Shosa?
No. Kfasa.
No, yeah, I think you're both wrong. OK, that's someone's name. How do you say that?
Nomoxolo Nalapo.
No. Lapu. Nalapu.
Lapo, is it?
They're definitely both wrong. I think the only way to settle this argument is to ask the person whose name it is. Welcome to How To. How do you say your name? And this is the language you're speaking. How do you say it?
Xhosa.
What kind of language is that?
It's got a lot of clicks in it.
And where's it found?
South Africa.
Can you say something for me? In Xhosa, it's got a lot of clicks.
Ndicinga amacici achithwe eliqaqa eligqithe apha.
That is fantastic. I'm interested in how that's written down. Now, that looks like a C to me. How would you say that?
That is as in qaqiqiqoqu.
OK, I'll let you do it. And there's another one. That looks like a Q. How do you say that?
That is qaqiqiqoqu.
Ooh, that's like like a pop, isn't it? Now, I'd say X.
Yeah, that is as in ra, gli, go, goo.
Ra, le, li, lo, lu. Are they all the clicks?
No, there's lots more actually.
OK, that look QH. How on earth would you say that?
You say ka, ka.
Car?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The same sound as that one, but you just let in more air.
Oh, I see. And that's impossible to say. GX.
That is ka.
Now, given that I'm not very good at clicking, what parts of Africa could I go to where there are languages that have clicks, but not too many?
Oh, you could go to Swaziland. Swazi has one click and two variations of that. That's the C click and the CH and the GC.
And there are other clicking languages too, yes?
Nama, which is spoken in mostly Southwest Africa, has so many clicks that they had to invent other symbols to represent them.
Thank you very much for showing me how. That's how you speak closer, or as you might say, closer.
Sithetho kanjalo isiXhosa.
How can you make brighter buttons? Take a look at these. How can you make
Those are
wondrous things like that? Based on an old Italian traditional glass-making method known as millefiore, I call it my colourful sausage-making system. What you need is some coloured modelling clay of the sort that you can bake in the oven, so check at the shop where you buy it. And you take one of the colours, in this case blue, and roll it into a lovely, thin sausage. That's going to be my central colour. Take another colour, in this case yellow, and roll that flat. It's got to be flat and reasonably thin. Okay? And take that off and wrap that around your original colour. So you see the sausage beginning to develop. And you can add as many colours as you want to. I'll just add one more now, an orange, which again you wrap round
That
your
doesn't look like a
central
button.
structure.
Though.
Doesn't look like a button yet, but now you start to chop it up into small pieces. And already you can see the possibility of buttons there, or earrings, or beads if you skewer a hole through the middle. But I'm going to go for something rather more ambitious. I'm going to make a very ornate badge simply by sticking 4 of the pieces together. That will now go in the oven, 110 degrees centigrade, for about 30 minutes. And that's why you must have modelling clay that you can bake in the oven on a non-stick tray. And when it comes out, it will have baked nice and hard. And when it's cold, when it's cooler, then you can stick on the back of it, if you need to, the things that will actually attach it to your clothes. For example, a key ring here, quite beautiful.
Yeah.
A hair slide, or a lovely necklace. So how do you make brighter buttons, baubles and beads? Simply by using my sausage system.
How can I always be a winner?
Not with us two, you can't.
You don't think so?
Oh, wait.
Well, here is a very simple game. So simple, even you two can play it. Some sweets and a big chunk of lemon.
Yes.
All right, this is how it goes.
Yeah.
When it's your turn, you can choose either 1, 2 or 3 sweets. The choice is entirely yours.
Great.
But the loser is the one left with the lemon, because the loser has to forfeit all the sweets and eat the lemon.
No problem.
Do you want to go first?
Yes, please. You said 1, 2 or 3.
1, 2 or 3.
Go on,
I'll
Fred.
take 3 then.
Okay,
Yeah, well done, Fred.
well, I'll choose just to take the 1.
And I'll have another 3 then. Hey.
Since I'm such a lady, I'll just have another 1 as well.
But I'm not stupid, because you think I'll take 3, so I won't. I'll just take
You'll
1.
just take the 1 and I'll have 1, 2, 3. What's left, Fred?
The lemon.
Yes, eat it, please, and
You're
forfeit
joking.
your sweets. What do you think, Gareth?
I reckon I've sorted this out. I know
we
you're good
are.
at maths.
Another
It's a
plate?
mathematical thing. Yeah, all right. I'll have 2 to start.
Yeah.
Right,
that's it,
I'll
Gareth.
have 2.
In that case, I'll have another 2.
She's on the run.
And I'll have that one and that one. That's 2 for
Go
me.
for it,
Right,
Gareth.
another 2 for
And
me.
2 for me, and...
Oh, dear.
Oh!
Why?
But I've cracked it.
Have you?
I know how to do it, yeah.
Do you?
Yeah.
Shall we raise the stakes?
Anything you like. The bigger, the
Okay.
better.
The bigger, the better. Come with me. Welcome take the bucket, Adrian. The fantastic prizes on offer, please.
The fabulous prizes for the winners tonight, Carol,
Contestants!
include this wonderful music centre for those quiet
It's a
moments in your life.
mathematical how.
This
The secret is to have 12 nice things that you want to keep and one booby prize, and then you always let your opponents go first. So whatever they choose, whether it's 1, 2 or 3 items, you choose the number that adds up to 4. So if they choose 1, you choose 3. That makes 4. If they choose 2, you choose 2. If they choose 3, you just choose 1. Every time you're taking away a group of 4 items. 3 times 4 equals 12, so what are they left with? The booby prize. They're going to
So,
lose.
just remember, you can take 1, 2 or 3 of the prizes, but what you mustn't do is take the bucket.
Or you'll have to mop the studio floor.
We want to go first.
Yes.
3. Right, computer. We'll have the computer. Get the
okay.
keyboard, Fred. Get the
Keyboard,
keyboard.
there's the keyboard, that counts part of it. I want the television.
2.
What do
Yeah,
you want?
tell you, I'll have this stereo, mate.
Okay, that's 3, lovely.
Right, I'll just have one little dictionary.
I want that.
Set machine
Yes.
and the Subutio, yeah?
Yes, lovely.
Got it.
I'll just have a book and a game.
Tennis racket.
Tennis
please.
racket,
Lovely,
yes.
lovely.
Well, I'll have 1. That's 2 prizes. And 3 prizes.
Oh,
Your
just-
turn.
Yeah.
Don't forget to record the data blast now, because that is how you can always be a winner using sums. And that is how
For now. Come on, let's
Best
play
of
this
3.
again. This
Best
is
of
just
3.
not fair, I reckon.
Best of 3.
Are you going to win this?
Yes, best of 3. Okay, ready? Steady.
Thank you, gang. Coming up tomorrow on CITV,
Tools and Zitmobile.
the Dr. Sidney's Zit Bag sets out on the trail of the missing wages. Who's responsible? Find out at the Transylvania Pet Shop. Neil and Diane put more great prizes up for grabs. All the teams have to do is seek them out in Finders Keepers. And Budgie the helicopter is expecting a visit from a right old Wally. See you tomorrow.
Summer's here, and so is The Scoop, CITV's latest and most fantastic magazine show. The Scoop will bring you the most up-to-date inside information from the world of showbiz, music, sport, and fashion. The Scoop, it's glamorous, exciting, informative, and fun. Check out some of the world's most exotic places with the most famous faces, secrets, and gossip. The Scoop will get it all. Join Danny Minogue and Sunny Gray in The Scoop, Thursdays 4:45 on CITV, the coolest place in town.
The water floods and the waters break. Next in Home and Away.
If it's got to be white, it's got to be Hovis.
From Walt Disney Pictures' spectacular new movie, The Hunchback of Notre Dame, we bring you the toys, Esmeralda, Frollo, Phoebus, and the Gargoyles. And of course, Quasimodo. There's a different one to collect each week when you buy any McDonald's Happy Meal.
All the washing and brushing in the world won't give your dog a good coat if you don't feed him the right food.
Now, I feed pedigree chum, and you can see the reasons why.
This new chicken and sunflower oil is Clifford's favourite.
Thanks to our vets and nutritionists at Waltham, the world's leading authority on pet care and nutrition, everything dogs need for a healthy coat, they get from Pedigree Chum.
It's so full of meat, they love it. At the end of the day, dogs will be dogs, so the coats don't stay immaculate for long.
Pedigree Chum. Top breeders recommend it.
Walker's new barbecue-flavoured crisps are so irresistible, the world can suddenly seem a daunting place. Walker's barbecue crisps. Best make sure they're in safe keeping.
Try new Formula Wash and Go. We guarantee you'll like the results. It leaves hair feeling so clean it squeaks. Easy to comb, fresh and fully revitalized. We'll give you your money back if it doesn't. New Formula Wash and Go. Great hair, no fuss, guaranteed.
I'm Italian.
He's from Peckham.
Through and through.
His grand's Italian.
That's why I insist on authentic Italian food.
He's gone all authentic since we started shopping at Sainsbury's.
Take this gnocchi.
Has to be Sainsbury's.
Bite-sized dumplings that taste like little clouds.
Made with wheat flour and softly whipped potatoes.
I'll make this fantastic 4-cheese sauce.
Did he do his Italian accent?
Mascarpone, Fontino, Pecorino and Gorgonzola. It's an old Italian recipe that mixes sharp and mild cheeses to complement the gnocchi.
One of 24 new Delia Smith recipes in this month's Sainsbury's magazine.
In fact, you can buy all the stuff very reasonably at Sainsbury's. It tastes good enough for Italians.
And people from Peckham.
Tuesday in Emmerdale, Zach's getting an idea.
We've already burgerised one of Sugden's cows. This one makes it even better.
Kim's getting angry.
You walk like you're riding a horse. Who was it who said we're all sisters under the skin?
Zoe's getting exasperated.
Seemed like a good idea at the time.
What did? Susie.
But hope springs eternal.
Just want to make you happy, Biff.
Emmerdale, Tuesday at 7 on Yorkshire. Now the storm continues and Angel feels shaky in Summer Bay.